So I remember then when I first came into Midwest Neurology, Angie, you weren't actually here.
No.
That when I came in the first time, I walked in and regarding doctors' billing and his revenue cycle and all of that. And I walked in and they were like, oh, he's going to definitely want to talk with you. They're having really bad trouble. And you weren't there and doctor wasn't there. And I didn't meet either of you until about a week later when I had you guys that came in and met me over at our billing vendor. And we had a good meeting. You remember that meeting?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I remember that meeting.
It was a good meeting.
It was a great meeting. It was the start of something good. So, so then from there on, so that was actually about a year. I came into your office here in October of 2014.
Yes.
So 1 year exactly after you guys had started. And then now we've been working together for just over 3 years now. So the practice now has been growing substantially. We moved from this location over to just down the road about a mile?
Yes, just a mile down the road.
So, and then Angie and we started working together, and I worked with Doctor, and we started working on a lot of like development and growing the business and the marketing and right?
Yes. We started working together and growing, adding new employees, adding new procedures, adding a massage therapist. So yeah, we started adding a lot of good things.
Adding a lot of the ancillary services to help Doctor have the practice that he dreamed of.
Yes.
Right? At that time, the practice was going through a lot of inefficiencies, and there was a lot of challenges, of course, with like the small space and the small waiting room, but the billing was a really big problem at that time. I remember, and if I remember correctly, Doctor had stopped sending out his billing to the other company for a few weeks because he was having such trouble, correct?
Yes, we were just having problems with our stuff getting filed in a timely manner and getting our payments processed.
Yeah, so Doctor stopped sending them and didn't really know what direction to turn, right? And was holding on to his billing charges and not sending them anywhere.
Right.
And then I walked into the door, as fate would have it.
And saved us.
So then I walked in, you guys were holding on to your billing, had been holding on to your billing. I didn't know this. It was just kind of like a act of God, I guess you could say. Walked in, Doctor didn't know where to go. You weren't sure where to go. I walked in and helped you guys, started out with the revenue cycle and your billing and got you guys placed with a company that really did a good job.
Yeah, they did an excellent job. They were very helpful with billing and coding and telling us what we needed to get the most for what we are doing in the office.
Nice. And then we got that fixed, and then we started working on the development of the rest of the business model.
Yes.
And obviously bringing in those service lines that you talked about, and hiring people to operate these other, the ultrasound and all these other ancillary service lines.
Yes, yeah, you brought in some really good people. Our ultrasound tech, Grace, has been amazing. We have a massage therapist now, and we have a lot of growth.
But now the practice has grown from you, Doctor, and 2 other employees to now you have a total of 16 employees?
Approximately 16, yes. 16
employees, and they've moved twice. So they were here, they went to another location, and now they're in their final location down a couple of miles down on Calumet Avenue in Route 30. And the practice is continuing to grow, and the expansion is continuing now, correct?
It is continuing, yes.
So tell me about what's going on with the practice now, and we leased out the big space, and then what happened?
We had to get more. We had to get another space. There was another office for lease next door to our building that we're in now, so we snatched it up and turned it into an infusion clinic. So that has been running amazing, and we are now opening another office in Illinois, and we are just continuing to grow.
And just hired another physician for that office in Illinois?
We did. That's why we're moving. We hired another physician that is going to be MS specialty, and that is what's in our future right now.
Nice. So she's multiple sclerosis.
Yes, MS, multiple sclerosis, yes.
And so that will also incorporate the infusion center, correct?
Yes.
So
That will definitely feed into our infusion clinic, and we will definitely be growing more from there and giving more treatments and more options and better planning for their care.
So what's been happening now is with Midwest Neurology over the past 3+ years is that we're now integrating all these different ancillary services. And how do the patients like the treatment that they're getting and the services that you're offering them?
We've gotten a lot of good feedback. If you can tell from our Facebook page, we have got a lot of great compliments, a lot of great comments, and we just are continuing to please.
Yeah. And Angie's doing an excellent job. I have to commend Angie. She's done an excellent job of hiring new people and continuing to grow the team, and it's a very positive environment. The patients love it. You know, what I like is I come in and everybody, all the employees are happy and they're having a good time, and they like to come to work. And, you know, everybody's always learning and growing as individuals. And Dr. Kassar is a great guy to work for, right?
He's great, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.